Ready?
Alright, what are we doing? What is it?
We are making my hipster salad. So it's a triple grain hipster salad, and it's got everything hipster in it you can imagine. We've got red rice here, we've got some barley, some pearl barley, and obviously some quinoa. So, you know, I've chosen these 3 grains. They're all really good for you. It doesn't get much more hipster than these 3 grains, to tell you the truth. They're all high in omega-3s, proteins, irons. They're all low GI, and they've all just been cooked in water, so they're vegetarian as well. Twice as much water to grain. Just cook it in water till it's tender. They're going to sort of expand by twice their size like any other grain. But look at that. And then the colours as well. Try and get a mix of colours.
Could you cook them together or just have to cook them separately?
It's best to cook them separately, only because they'll cook at different times. So you obviously don't want them overcooked, these sort of gluggy quinoa, because the rice takes longer to cook than the quinoa, and so on and so forth. So what I do is separate them, 3 different pots, water, cook them at separate times so they're ready, strain them off and ready to go. So you can have these cooked in the fridge, they'll last a week, and then you can make this salad as you go. So we're just going to melt our coconut oil into a pan. We're just going to melt the coconut oil in the pan, and then we're going to chop up our ingredients instead of fry them off till they're nice and soft. So we're just going to pop that on a low heat, and that's just going to melt it and just bring it up to a bit of temperature. While our coconut oil is melting, we're just going to chop up some ingredients to fry off. So sort of 1 chilli, it's just for about 1.5, 2 portions, 1 garlic, half an onion, and a good sort of chunk of ginger as well. So we're going to fry that down. That's going to take about 5-10 minutes, but what I'm going to do is with these scraps that I'm not going to use, I'm going to chuck these onion leftovers, some extra ginger that we've got. It's all going to go in the stock that we're making before. So pop that in there, keep adding to it. The flavour's going to get better and better. Keep your eye on your ginger and your goodies for your hipster salad. You know, so this is 3 leaves. It should be enough for, you know, 3 portions or so. And just slice it, stalks and all. Alright, so now that's done. That's nice and tender. We're just going to add our grains in there and just cook them down till they're pretty well warmed through. Give that a mix. Just warming it up. Just getting some heat into those grains. And then the kale is going to go in there next. And we're going to wilt that down. Alright, so to that, we're going to throw our kale in there. So we're just going to wilt our kale down. Through the salad, through our grains and our coconut oil, chilli and ginger. So we're just going to season it with a bit of pepper, a bit of our chilli, rosemary, salt. Alrighty, so we'll just plate this up. The way I like to eat this, big dollop of homemade hummus. A few hipster chia seeds. Obviously not hipster strong enough. A few chia seeds on there as well. And there you have it. One of the most hipster salads you'll ever make and ever eat in your life.
You should have done activated nuts.
I should have done activated nuts. I do have some in the fridge. Anyway, that's just way too overboard, Mark. Why would you say that? That is the most hipster salad you'll ever make in your life. But I can guarantee it's one of the most tastiest salads you ever make in your life. So look, if you like what we're doing, share us with your friends. You know the deal. I'll say it again. Subscribe, Twitter, Instagram, the whole deal, bondiharvest.com, and we're going to see you next week.